Hey, Sutter families, hope you had a great weekend. We're heading into the last day of March and the first week of April. We will be recognizing Arab American Heritage Month, Autism Awareness Month, and we are focusing on the Cougar character trait, trustworthiness, for the month of April. I want to give a couple shout outs before we jump into the very busy week ahead. Thank you so much, Miss Catherine Brown, our lead for our web students, and our teacher and staff will all put together an amazing movie dance party for our sixth graders last Thursday. An event like that takes a lot, so thank you for all the people who helped make that happen. And again, thank you so much, Miss Brown, for spearheading that event. It's a lot of work. I also want to give a shout out to our speech and debate club. On March 22nd at Cal Middle School, they had the most number of wins, the highest percentage of wins. The varsity team took third and fourth. The novice teams took first, second, and third. The varsity speaker awards had 7 positions in the top 15, and the novice speaker took 11 positions in the top 15. Overall, they wrapped up their season with an undefeated season. So thank you to all of our students, all of our speech and debate students. Huge shout out to the club lead, Heather Lindsley, and just another amazing showing for our students. So thank you to our speech and debate club. This week we start our CASP testing. That's for English Language Arts. We are on a block schedule this week. So starting Tuesday, students will take on Tuesday, it'll be an A schedule. So they'll go to their first, second, and third period classes. And then they'll take on their B schedule on Tuesday. They'll go to the second half of their classes. There is a calendar posted on our website, and you can call our office if you have any questions as well. But testing does start. We urge all parents and families to make sure that students have their phones charged. Have their computers charged and their laptops ready to go. Bring their chargers with them when they come to school. We urge everyone to have a really good night's rest on Monday night. Eat your breakfast and just make sure that they get enough rest for this assessment. This is an opportunity for students to show what they know for the year. We know that this is an assessment that gets posted, and people kind of look at our scores overall. So not to pressure students, but we do want to make sure that students do have an accurate representation of what they know for the school year. So we urge them to get plenty of rest and do their absolute best on the test. And if you could remind them to do the same, that would be great. But again, testing starts on Tuesday, April 1st, and then we'll have the second half of the block on April 2nd. Also, I want to give a shout out to our Club Life students. They're going to put on at lunch activities to really provide awareness about the dangers of vaping. On April 2nd, we have our spring pictures for 6th and 7th grade. That's prepay only, and it's going to be in M2 during lunchtime. And then our 8th graders on April 3rd will have their 8th grade promotion pictures. They'll take those during PE. We have our track practice meet on April 3rd. There's going to be a facilities comprehensive plan community meeting at on our campus on April 3rd at 5 p.m. in our multi-purpose room. This is a way for our FCUSD facilities department to get input from our community about the needs or perceived needs for the communities for our campuses within our district. So if you get an opportunity, please go ahead and check that out. Again, it's on April 3rd at 5 here at Sutter Middle School. Our jazz band is going to be at Folsom High School on April 5th for the jazz event, and they'll also on April 4th they'll be at Folsom High School. April 5th they'll be at Del Mar High School for the NCBA jazz event. So a busy weekend for our jazz students. Thank you so much for what you do. And again, a huge shout out to Miss Iverson for taking our students and giving them the opportunity to have these to go to these events. Our Science Olympiad will be competing at CSU East Bay in Hayward on this Saturday. So go Cougars. We hope our Science Olympiad students make a great showing. Another reminder, please remind students to power their phones off when they get to campus. We really want to make sure that students are putting their phones away and powering them down. Starting this week, I will let students know that they're to have their Chromebooks powered off during lunchtime. We were giving them an opportunity, but at this point, we've seen a lot of students trying to take advantage of that and playing video games that they're not supposed to. So we're urging them to put their Chromebooks away during lunchtime. We're going to monitor that for the next couple of weeks to see how it goes. But if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to talk you through that process. With that, I hope you all have a great week. That was a lot. It was a lot of information, but a lot of important information. Again, testing starts April 1st and April 2nd. Make sure students are getting plenty of rest and are locked in for that. And again, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. Have a great week. And as always, go Cougars.